Hello everybody and welcome back to Bioshock. I believe we are back where we were before.
You're mean, Roger. It was probably your clumsy, fat hands that loused it up.
Typical broad. Stay away from things you don't know nothing about.
Alright, so that should be half.
You're not my pal!
Don't you lay a finger on me!
Oh, yeah, I just know where I am right off the bat, huh? Don't care about those, don't need those.
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolved today.
Only other thing I got that I didn't have before was some heavy rivets. I think that's about it.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
What's this? That's where I come once I get the atom. Alright, well, I have no idea where that is yet, so.
He won't even know it's there. Hey, you!
Guessing.
We can't save the likes of you!
Where did I not go last time? Down here? That's locked.
I hear a creaking of the floorboards.
That would be me. I can't go down there, so. Or at least there's nowhere to go.
Come on.
So I'm guessing we go here.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Alright. That's nice. Weird. Alright, so let's this. Wait a minute, what?
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
Let's
breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Daddy!
That is weird.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
Oh, it's gonna take me down to this guy over here, isn't it? Yep.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
Sacrifice! Hold on,
And that child!
Is something going on? Hey, come back! He'll be okay! He's a revelation! Don't run,
Almost done there? Because
Oh, come, Daddy. I'm always safe with Daddy.
I don't know about that.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
So do I have? It's weird. I have a console commanded.
Somebody who understands me.
Why the hell do you need a console? Fucking Bioshock. I wish there was a form like sniper in this game. Something very accurate.
Who's
Fuck, I
there?
keep on hitting.
I better get going.
I'm so used to tab being my button for other stuff. For other games and stuff, so I'm still getting used to that. Let me see here. Alright. So where are we going? We gotta get another little sister? I didn't think that would work. A little bit different compared to
Mending my own clothes. Who'd have thought?
either saving him or harvesting them. That's where I was. That's shut down. So where am I going? Oh. Just gotta.
This way.
I guess I probably should have gone through the door that I opened, right? Duh.
I told you about this one. Make him listen.
On the gun! We cannot hide from what do you want? I mean, I can wait. Why do they always gotta leave? Take.
Come on, exert yourself. This was some. Run! That's all you parasites ever do.
I just want to know where this thing is.
Sorry, honey. I couldn't help myself. You know you don't have.
We are staked. We are gone.
Is it somewhere in here? Alright. Fuck. Just walk up to it. Alright, that's mine.
Adam, Daddy. Here.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those whaling brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gotta fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
Okay, I don't get hurt by the bullets. I don't think they're gonna come from there.
Will eternity be hot or cold? I wonder. I'll bring my shawl.
I still want to investigate a little bit. I haven't got much.
This lamb woman seems cultured.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
Nothing that way. Right.
The parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours.
Screw you, Andrew.
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrendered. An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause.
You do.
Ideals,
Alright, well, what's down there? I am lost. I have no idea how to get back to where I was. I don't know if this just goes in a big circle.
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. What it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. What it cannot regulate, it seeks to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
Need that. Need that. Don't need those, but I can. I like the hacking in this game. It's way better than the original. I'm guessing that is where I have to go after I get the atom. And I have to bring it there or something. So, let's find our way back. Looks like we've made it.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasite said, no, the child has a duty. You'll go to war.
Even Daddy's toys have toys.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella. He wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what? And he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
Alright. I guess we're just gonna keep on going.
I'm witch on my side.
Where the hell am I? Alright, so it does end up going in a circle. So I might as well just keep going forward. Okay. I was not expecting that. So this is like a big old thing about
unable to provide
rapture
for itself. The need of the parasite grows until war is made to justify it. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So you see, there is no place for you on the surface, but you may bring the world. If you know someone who belongs in Rapture, write a letter to the Ryan Industries mailroom, and you never know. The next new face might be familiar.
I know this facility is vital for the preservation of secrecy in Rapture. But seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Seems like, Ryan was a little bitter. Right there.
Smell the Adam, Daddy? Over there.
So just making sure going the right way. Reminds me of the little cartoons from the old days. It's a little smell thing that would carry you along, carry the character along, I guess. Excuse me. Alright, so here's the courthouse. There's all my bullets. I forgot to put those down. Looks like we're having like a... Alright.
Here's the angel.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
I'm not speaking to you.
They feel my soul.
Sunshine. Where are you going?
Just let me. Unless me, Lord.
What's on my side?
Hey, we were just getting started.
Innocent.
Father,
How could you?
it's your house. Hey, fool, you can't ignore me. Why not? I learned
Daddy. Daddy, are you taking me home too?
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
Let me get all the loot first. And I can also... So it seems like... Yes, that automatically changes. Alright, so...
Dad, what's that?
Some ungrateful parasite must be chopping my heirlooms for kindling even now. It sickens me.
Yeah, sickens me.
No
man.
use hiding.
Who's hiding? See, with
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
What's the point?
Hidey hole. Thank you.
Aww.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
I don't see how anybody could ever harvest it. But that's the end of this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.